It's your boy Carcino, and let's talk about it. In the city of Chicago, the police did what they call a bait truck. They took it into Englewood, baiting kids to commit crimes, to go in and try and steal something. So you're basically baiting children. Like who wouldn't go and take some live, some live Jordans, some Jordans fresh off the press. Who would let that slide? That's like too tempting for children who have nothing. It's like why would you do that? Like, of course, myself, I know better than to go in there and do that. If I saw them Jordans in there, I couldn't go in there and take it because I would know right away that's a trap. It's the way I was raised. Plus, I knew my head would get taken off had I walked in them doors. We didn't do that. Disgrace on the family was more important. But like I said, not everybody grew up in the same environment that I did. So they didn't have that type of infrastructure around them to make them feel that way. They probably was like, why you ain't take nothing, fool? You never know how people are. And when you starting to meet some of these parents and starting to see them, you're like, oh my God, it's no wonder the kid is screwed up. But still, dropping a bait car in a neighborhood is entrapment for children and people in general. You're trying to lock them up. You wouldn't do this in the suburb. You think if you put that truck full of Air Jordans in the richest suburbs in Illinois or Chicagoland area, that they wouldn't go in there and raid that truck? Of course they would. And they'll try to sell it and make a profit too. But they wouldn't even give them that type of opportunity. What they would do is to bring it towards you. And that's exactly what they did. They brought it towards the urban community where they know the war zone is. Now, thanks to camera phones, this was exposed. And Vic Mensa, in his infinite wisdom, decided, you know what? I'm going to go over there and give these kids free shoes. I would be too scared to take them at this point, but Vic is from Chicago. He's from the low end, you know what I'm saying? But we all in the same war. So he was like, look, that's messed up what they trying to do. He's finna give thousands of free pairs of shoes to these kids. You know, all different type. I don't think they all Air Jordans, but they all some Nikes, but still they free shoes in the community. And all these other people could get involved as far as these politicians who get paid to supposed to represent these people. Where are you? You know? Why is it always up to the rapper? Why is it always up to the entertainer? Why is it always up to the black athlete? You see what I'm saying? I never see Mexicans. They're considered minorities, right? I never see them go up to a Mexican uh, entertainer or Mexican artist and say, "Hey, what you giving back to the Mexican community?" The media don't even press that. Nobody press that. They just do. They do out the kindness of their heart. But for those who don't, they just don't do it. And they ain't pressured to. Nobody puts the fire under them. And I mean media wise. Like they do for black athletes. Black people, they gotta get the money back to the hood. Why don't you get the money back to the hood? Black people watch your stuff too. Why don't you give something back to the brothers? See what I'm saying? So you gotta watch that. But Vic's doing it because he wants to do it. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, that's just some setup stuff." Nah, they wanted to do it. So on that note, I am out. Y'all have a blessed day and a wonderful time. And thanks, Vic, for trying to get out there and actually do something positive in the community. And the main media is not even covering it. That's just shows you what they care about. They say they care about stuff, but they really don't. I'm out.